Shelmy is younger. He's in peak shape. Dude, he's dancing around. He doesn't seem to be, even breaking a sweat. Boss at this point.
Okay, guys. So
Altitude.
I think we're live.
That's what he just said.
Welcome to welcome to the first live stream. This is a channel where we discover things about decentralized finance and crypto in general. Today we're talking about the karate combat tournament that's going on. Ben Armstrong has gone up as a fighter against Morelight, basically two crypto influencers having a bit of a beef, and they decided to settle it with the boxing gloves on. The fight is going to be happening. There's actually quite a big tournament happening today. I didn't actually realize. There's a bunch of fights on. I actually think right now we're on about fight number 8. But while we wait to see what Ben is doing, I thought we'd sit down and have a look at what PUSDpot is doing. So far, actually, to be perfectly honest, I actually think this is doing really well. I can see already that $8,836 of a bet. Those bets are spread across both participants, but we can see that so far people are in favor not of Ben. 94 players are betting against Ben. Okay, that's interesting. Now I don't have a clue who this other guy is at the moment. I know that he created a coin, a meme coin, which was called Harry Potter Obama Shiba Inu or something like that. Or something like that. So Ben, obviously we know Ben BitBoy. He grew the biggest crypto influencer channel. I think it was a 1.4 million subscribers at one stage. Then he parted ways with that company, and now he's starting to come back again. One of the things about Ben is that quite recently he started really showing a lot of support for Pulse Chain and hexagons, something which we're very proud of, we're very happy about. So I can see already in the comments actually from the fight, if you actually want to watch the live fight, is Karate Combat on their website, stream live. You can see we have it streamed here on PUSDpot also. But he's actually shown quite a lot of support for the Hex and Pulse Chain community. So you can see in the comments there are bunches and bunches of people who really they have his back today, I think. Before that, because obviously we don't know how long we're going to have to wait for the fight, I think it would be a good idea to have a little scout around on PUSDpot, just so you guys can see. Let's have a look at the daily stats, see where we are. So we are up to round number 15,138. Wow. 15,000 rounds in 6 short weeks, guys. That's really, really, really good. We're starting to really hammer this. Jackpot came. I mean, every time I visit the website, Jackpot game is just on. It's just continuously running. There's a lot of appetite for these games. So anyone that's new or anyone that doesn't know, I think I might have invited some people from outside of the crypto world onto this for today. So if you're there, welcome. Drop something in the comments. Let's have a chat. So the jackpot wheel, what we're looking at. So the jackpot wheel is basically a series of smart contracts that allow player to play against another player. So in PUSDpot is something we need to really understand that there is no house in PUSDpot. We're not the house. There's no way that people can actually win money from us. We don't actually put any money against other people. We don't hold any money at any time. No money actually comes, gets held in any part of the smart contracts that we control. So it's basically what we're doing. We're providing a series of smart contracts and this front end, which you're looking at right now, which allows players to play against other players. So if you want to enter this round, you would literally place the bet with the dollar value that you choose to put in. Bear in mind, there is no limit to how little or how big the amounts of money that you want to put in at any one time are. The round is not limited to any number of players. It can literally be as many players as choose to enter the round. And that round will spin, that countdown will start for 3 minutes. After the 3 minutes, like you can see we're getting up to here now, after the 3 minutes, the smart contract RNG, which is a randomness number generator, that will choose a winner from all the participants enter the round. As soon as that round is won, those participants, that winner will have a 3% fee deducted from them or lower. We'll get to that in a moment. And then they will actually win all of the tokens that are placed in that round. So we can see here already in this round that we currently have, we have 5 players, $113, and a number of different tokens. So we can see here that people are playing in Pulse, PLS, in the bridged over Ethereum, and then the native stable token bonus coin, which is the participation phase coin, which is wrapped PLSP. So if we scroll here, we can see there's 4 out of the 5 are all betting with the same token. Interesting. We have seen a number of different tokens come up here before. So now we can see that our little spinning wheel is going around. It's going to choose a winner, and then that winner, as fast as the block can do the transaction, will literally get those fees in their wallet, or get the money in their wallet. So let's go on to the fees. So from that round, we can see that there was a 3% fee, so $3.41 was generated for the casino, if you like. That goes on, obviously, every single time there's a spin. And what we do, 100% of those fees that are collected are used to physically buy back our own native token from the DEX and then burn it. So we're literally taking that token out of existence. We do have a number of different tokens. So obviously, I said you can bet in a number of different tokens, but if we scroll down and have a look at the accepted tokens list, this is something that gets added to all the time. So what we look for, for a token to get added to the accepted tokens list, it has to have a thick liquidity. We need to ensure that anyone that plays with those tokens, they have the opportunity to cash out if they want to at any stage. So let's look. So we have Pulse, Hex, PulseX, our native token PLSP, the incentive token, a bunch of stables, including the loan token, the USDL. We have the Coast stablecoin. We've got Mr. Herlashkin is NOPE token. We've got the new privacy token, Zero Knowledge. That's basically the fork of Tornado Cash, which has come over. We've got Thank You Richard Hart, Elia Tropa, Mintra, 9-inch Watt token. So you can play with a bunch of different tokens. So fee structure. So if you hold on tokens, you don't physically have to play these games at all to benefit from owning our token. So because we are taking 100% of the fees and literally burning that token out of existence forever, just by physically holding the tokens, as they become hyperdeflationary, which they kind of are, I'll show you the stats in a moment. Because they're going hyperdeflationary, that will have a significant effect on the price appreciation as it goes forward. So literally just by holding the tokens, you are benefiting from the price appreciation. Now, to save yourself from yourself and weak hands, it would make sense to lock up these tokens. So you physically can't get to them for a certain amount of time. That will help you to keep your tokens when the price fluctuations are going around. A lot of people get nervous, and they sell out. You can save yourself from playing the games if that's your thing. So by holding it does make sense. Now, from the total, when we first launched this, or when it was first launched, I'd say we, because we're part of the community, but when it first launched, it started with a 1 million token hard cap, just 1 million tokens. And every buy and burn fee that's been running for the last 15,000 rounds has so far to date burned 17,500 tokens from the million out of circulation forever, which is basically 1.75% of the total tokens that will ever exist. There's not going to be any more of these. These are just disappearing. Already we can see all of these different burns that happens. Wow, some big numbers, and the numbers are getting bigger. We can see we're into the hundreds that get burned pretty much every day, sometimes twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. Let's have a look and see how many are staked. So like I said, staking is a beneficial way for people to really protect themselves from themselves and deal with the market eggs and bows. So let's say, so 45% of all the tokens that will ever exist are locked away. That makes total sense. And now, the more tokens that you have staked away, the less fee you pay for each round that gets played. So the fees are taken only from the winner of every round. So if you have a look here, you can see, so level 1 to 100, so 0 to 100 tokens, you get charged the full 3%. And then we have different increments all the way down. So the lowest you will ever pay is 1.5%. And you significantly reduce your unwrap time. So every game that gets played across the casino, not just on jackpot, there is a bonus. Depending on how much money is placed in the game, there is a bonus that gets paid, which is called the wrapped PLSP token. So we have the native token, which is PLSP, and the wrapped PLSP token, which is the bonus token or the participation phase token. Every game that gets played, win or lose, you as a player will get back a small percentage of the money that you put into the game. Obviously, the winner will get the lion's share of the pot, minus the fees and the wrapped PLSP, and then we want to reward people for playing for a long time. So if somebody plays consecutive games and they win consecutive games in a row, there is something called the win streak counter, which directly is affected by the PLSP, the wrapped PLSP token. So we can see here that for every win, anyone that gets 3 wins gets 1 extra token as a bonus, all the way up to, if you have 100 consecutive wins, which is highly likely, well, highly probable, I would say, then that would be an extra 1,000 wrapped PLSP tokens. Now, when we launched with 1 million tokens, 800,000 of those tokens were given to the initial sacrifice set, the sacrificers. 100,000 were kept as a team wallet, and then the remaining 100,000 went to the participation phase, which is what we're doing here. So we can say that once these 100,000 participation tokens are gone, that's it. There's no more bonuses from this. But because there's an unwrap time with your token, the price of PLSP and the price of wrap PLSP were set at different liquidity ratios when they launched. So we can say that the wrapped PLSP token will always trade at a price under. I would think right now it's about 25 to 30% under the price of PLSP. So you can still trade them. You can still get rid of them if you want. But the reward for holding means that when you unwrap them, you actually get the real native token. So it's, you're waiting for a certain amount of days, 150 days in some cases, but then you will get the extra 30% at the end of it. So I actually think that's it's another beneficial way of holding the token. You can see right now that the price of token is about $6.80. It started at $1.80. We've shot up to $8. We've had some consolidation come back, and now it's starting to creep up again, which is good. The games have been played non-stop, which I think is fantastic. Let's have a look at some of the other games while we're here. I will head back to the fights in a moment, but I just want to see. So this is Coin Wars. This is the second game that was launched, Coin Wars. Coin Wars is basically a coin flip. So it's a 50-50 chance of winning. But as we saw with the jackpot game, and we had the winner streak counter, you get rewarded for that. On a 50-50, we chose, Jacob chose to reward the losers of that game. So anyone that wins, anyone that loses consecutively would get higher increments of the coin, which I think is quite funny. So at the top, 15 losses would equal an extra 50 PLSP. Wow, Pretty good. I see so far $20,000 has been bet in the fights. Wow. And this is really just the first, and this is kind of the prototype, so that's really interesting. Nobody's playing coin wars, but we can see here something which was introduced quite recently, actually. Instead of waiting around on this, waiting around for players to take your coin bet, you can now bulk create. So because we can see this 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 4 bets are all for exactly the same amount. There's a few hundreds and a few more 75s in similar currencies. So we can say that a lot of these bets are probably put down by the same person. Again, we can see people playing in different tokens. So the last round was Pulse against Hex, which is nice. And then so when we first launched, I think for the first 4 weeks, for the first 3 weeks, there was only the jackpot game. Then in the 4th week, Coin Wars came around, and then in the 4th week, maybe the 5th week, Plinko came. Now Plinko is based on a similar principle as coin flip. It's basically player versus player, and it's a 50-50 chance of winning. It's something that you would have probably seen down at an arcade when you were younger. So we can see, and again, Plinko has the loss bonuses. So with Plinko, the principle of the game is really you bet against another player, any value you want, so that we can see, again, similar to coin flips, someone maybe done a batch generation on this. And then your little token, whichever currency you play with, the logo would fall down. We can see here at the bottom. So wherever it lands, that's the multiplier that you get. Now we'll add to your total points. Whoever has the highest points at the end. And so we can see it starts off, if you hit it in the middle, it's a 1x, a 5x, a 10x, a 25x, 50x, 100x, and 1000x. So really, as the tokens fall down, it accumulates a score for you, and then the winner takes all. There are a lot of games in development, and 3 games are actually coming pretty soon. We're going to have decentralized price calls. So literally, you could physically make a bet and say, I bet that Bitcoin will hit $100,000 next week. Who's going to, or I bet it won't hit $100,000 next week. Highly unlikely. Anyway, so you would put down whatever you want. You put down $1,000, and then someone will take up the other side of that bet, and the winner takes all. There is another way you could do it, so you can literally set some odds. So you can literally, if you have a certain amount of tokens staked, then you can physically set your own bets, but you can set your own odds. So you have a potential to actually go out there and get a wider audience. Okay, so we can see here now that Plinko is in play. So we'll wait around for this. So becoming your own bookie makes a lot of sense in a decentralized casino, because there is no house. So literally, you will be looking for bets to join, or you can literally create your own bets. And if you create your own bets, you obviously have the house edge for yourself. So here we can see we've got Pulse versus Pulse. So the person on the right was winning at the beginning. No, they're still winning. So this is $75 a piece. So the winner takes $150. Once that's glitching because of me. There we go. Agents won with 144 total score. Okay, let's go back and have a look at the fight. See who's on. $10,000 so far has been bet. getting up there. I think as we're getting closer and closer, I think we're going to start to see a lot more bets coming in.
Give us your thoughts on that main event.
Well, it was super close. I think we saw Chelmy complete transformed into even a better fighter. He's going to keep on training like
Comments.
this.
So let me just go to the comments quickly.
Out.
Hey, can't believe more people don't know about this. Thank you very much, Craig Anthony. We have been sharing it around on social media quite a lot the last couple of days. This was a bit of a rush because it was only recently that the fight was actually announced. It was really going to be on. We didn't, you know, it was talked about, but it really wasn't until very recently that it was really going to happen. And all the sports betting side of PulsePot was originally set up. We need a VRF to make it, you know. I'm sorry, we need an Oracle to make things really work, so we can get a good constant feed. And so far, the only Oracle that's actually on Pulse Chain is the Fetch Oracle, and they actually don't have the infrastructure that we require to get everything set up and running. So this was basically. I have lost the screen. So if anyone in the comments, can you just quickly just write me if you can actually see that? I don't know if it's just my end or if it's that.
We've got a quick performance coming up from Rapstar Alaman, and then we're going to rock straight into our IFC bouts this evening. But from the main card of Karate Combat 44, that about does it. Stay with us here for the performance and a few more scraps in the pit.
So yeah, so we need Fetch Oracle before we can physically launch sports betting on a proper scale, as it should be. But that's coming. We've been told it's going to be here in about 2 months. I think we have some halftime show or something. I'm not fussed about watching people dance. Okay, so while we wait, clearly we're not into the big fight yet. So let's go down and discuss the tokenomics. So as I said, 100% of all the fees that get used in the system, 100% of the fees literally get used to put back into the daily buy and burn. Now, as we go into the buy and burn, that's what I forgot to say. As we go into the buy and burn, we can see that here on the right, we have the perform burn function. So this is actually a public call. Anyone can come in, pay the gas fee, and burn these tokens physically themselves. That's why we see here that we have, you know, on some days we have 3 burns, some days we have 4 burns, some days you have 2 burns. So it's really about whenever somebody could physically sit there pushing the button and just burn all the time. I mean, why even bother? But I mean, for a 1.75% burn in only 6 weeks, it's huge. It's huge. Actually, let's have a look and see how many of the participation phase tokens are left already. That's the reward system. So far, one player, just the participation phase tokens, has got 7,609. That's pretty full. Okay, there's 80,000 left. So 20,000 of the participation phase tokens are already gone. Wow, 20% are already gone in 6 weeks. Flying through them. So I've literally just been told, so there's still 1 or 2 hours before the big fight. If there's anyone out there that would like to come on as a guest, you're more than welcome. I'll get you up on stage. If there's any questions in the chat for me, absolutely ask them. Now, bear in mind, I did say this is my first. This is my first spaces, so you're going to have to bear with me a little bit while I get to come to terms with things. And I want to try this. There we go. Look at that magic. Okay. So this is a very new channel. Actually, let's get off the casino for a moment and just talk about this channel. So the reason for me setting up this channel, the marketing work that I started to do for the Jacob ecosystem of projects, I was constantly dealing with influencers. I've done, you might have seen me on some of the AMAs and some of the lives, and I'm constantly speaking to marketing people, and a lot of the influencers around started speaking to me and saying, well, do you have your own channel? Are you a marketing guy? What is it exactly that you're doing on these projects? So I thought, if I really want to get the word out, and obviously because it's a casino, there was a bit of, feel like I was walking against a brick wall sometimes. So I thought, you know what? The best way to get the word out and become really an evangelist for the Jacob ecosystem of projects is to do it yourself. So that's kind of the reason why I started this. I'm actually quite humbled with the amount of positivity I've got from the community about this. I'll be honest with you. I think that in order to cover all of the Jacob ecosystem projects properly, it's a full-time job. With all the projects that are coming out, it needs the right kind of attention. And we all believe in Jacob. We all believe in what he's doing. We believe in the projects. Everything he builds is from the ground up, from the code up. As he said quite recently on one of his live, I think it was when he was with Fashion Coder. He literally said all of his projects start with an idea, sit down with a pen and paper and say, okay, what is it the Pulse chain needs? What is it that we can build which will cause a lot of transactions to happen on the chain, which obviously keeps the validators happy, which is something people overlook, I think, an awful lot. And then they get to work. And so far, we've got the casino project, which is already on 2 chains, which there's another one coming at the end of this year. Definitely in this year. That's either going to be on Arbitrum or on Radix. And we might, even when those launch, if they launch later in the year, we might actually be quite lucky and we might have a rebrand by then. There's a big rebrand coming. You can see it in my logo. I've been the first one out of all of us to change the logo. So the new brand is going to be onchain.bet. So OC, excuse me. So OC, just to bring everything on aligned through it all across all the different blockchains, which I think is fantastic. So Arbitrum or Radix is going to be here. I know a lot of people don't discuss Radix, especially Hex people and Pulse people. We kind of tend to stick to what we know and what we like. But I mean, that doesn't mean you have to be a maxi for anything. From what I understand about Radix, it's the blockchain that the developers want to be on. So it's, I mean, if you want to think about it, it's like the best of the best. Is it the best of the best? I don't know enough about it, but I would say from standing on the outside, it sounds like it's the blockchain for the best of the best. And we here in this community already know who we consider to be pretty great at what he does or what they do. And hence the reason that we're here, right? So Radix, we might be moving to Radix. And remember, if you are one of the lucky people who got into the sacrifice phase, any chain that the casino projects launch on, you will get the same amount of tokens. There will always be 1 million tokens on each launch. You will get your sacrifice on every single one. So far, we have 2. There's another one coming this year. It will be very interesting because Jacob said Radix or Arbitrum. It will be very interesting to see that if both are being built at the same time. See which one will come to market first. Don't hold me to that. That's literally just an idea. We know that we have Thank You CZ coming by the end of this quarter, and the quarter has 5 weeks remaining. So we're all looking forward to that. We know that Thank you, Richard Hart, or the tier token. I call it tier. Tier V4 is coming immediately after that. So we could say the beginning of Q2, halfway through Q2. And then we have the casino projects, which are coming by the end of this year. So for as far as Jacob ecosystem projects goes, this is going to be a very big year. It's going to be a very busy year. Hence the fact, do the channel, create a lot of content now, because we already know that as soon as the Bitcoin halving happens and all the new money starts flowing in, it'll start to flow into Coinbase and then Ethereum, and it'll come through Binance and it'll go into Binance Smart Chain. Now, we already have BNB pot on Binance Smart Chain. All of that tokenomics will be brought in line with PulsePot as much as can be brought in line with PulsePot. The games will be shared across each, so we will have identical games on all chains as we go forward. And then we know that Thank You CZ is coming, and we know that all that new money, like to play all these new games, and especially if you can gamify, which is basically what it is, right? Tier was gamification. Thank You CZ is gamification. What I really like about Thank You CZ is it puts you in the position of running your own exchange, running your own centralized exchange. You're responsible for a website. You're responsible for listing tokens. You're responsible for, I don't know, keeping a good profile, maybe the corporate image. Who knows? We don't know until it's out. But anything you can do to game, especially on the Binance Smart Chain, or I think BNB Chain now is called, right? It's not Binance Smart Chain anymore. Anything that you can do to bring, passive income or auto compounding or minting or even staking and burning, all of these type of things, the Binance Smart Chain goes absolutely crazy for all of it. And we're going to be in the prime position where we have projects which is newly launched, so people are going to be talking about it just at the same time as all this new money starts coming in, and a lot of the old money starts flowing back through. I think we're in a prime position. I think the project is going to be great. Actually really looking forward to seeing how it all works out. The idea of running your own centralized exchange, it really does. It appeals. I think it appeals. So 80,000 participation phase tokens. Wow, that's great. So then let's move on to some of the other games that are coming. So we know price calls is being built. It's nearly here. Decentralized price calls. That's going to be great even by itself. We know that chain race is coming. I don't have the graphic for chain race here, but if you're in the Telegram, you can have a look in Telegram. It's there. If you're not in the Telegram for PulsePot, I suggest you do. So it's t.me/PulsePot. You go over there. I think with the community right now, we're about 2,500 people strong. We constantly have, at any one time, I think we're averaging maybe 150 people at any one time. Not everyone obviously is engaging. People like to sit back, but we have a good community. We're smashing social media at the moment. We're on a bit of a social media campaign at the minute, which I think is great. It's actually a lot of fun, and we're getting some really good engagement too. So if you are anyone that I've engaged with, reply to my DMs. If you have DM me, I think I'm up to date. So I think I've got back in touch with everyone. So, but if it's a thing that I don't get to a message, a lot of the messages I just don't get notifications for, or maybe I'll just glance over them. But I do make an effort to get back in touch with everyone. And then after chainers, we'll bring in roulette. So we already have roulette over on BNB pot, and actually that's the game. They're probably the most successful game on BNB pot at the moment. I think that's the one that people play the most. There are a few different ways we can change the way that roulette is played on PulsePot. Jacob was throwing around some ideas a few days ago, but I don't know how far that went. Excuse me, just now. And I don't know how far the ideas have gone because, obviously, even though we're the Edmonton group, Jacob sometimes throws ideas past us, but this is still very much his big secret. So After we let them, we know we have Fortune Wheel already over B&B Pot. We know that works. Once we have Fetch in place, the Oracle, we can start doing sports betting. But we've launched today, yesterday, for this boxing. Sorry, for this karate combat tournament. We launched a preliminary prototype, and it seems to be working quite well. People seem to like it. I mean, it's only been a couple of days. We've already got. Have a look again in a moment. Then we've got the Powerball, which is already there, and something which now slot machines are casinos' most popular game by far. Slot machines are the #1 game played in casinos. Building a completely decentralized video slot game is something that hadn't been done until Jacob said he did it. until Jacob said he did it. So, slot machines is going to be one of the most popular games that we have, and we have a lot of popular games. Solving decentralized video slots, gigabrain stuff. Okay, let's go back into the fight. So 10,300. Okay, so I think we're getting to some of the bigger guys now. So we have to be getting close to the fight, I think.
I would not go against Grady. He's like the Hulk. But with this high altitude, here we go again. Another shot. Grady. I think you have to go.
And you know what? I'm going to try something. It might not work.
You're on that side.
Okay, so this is first fight. It's Crypto Grady and Grimace. Actually, I think I saw a promo for Grimace. I think didn't he say he was gonna seriously attack people?
Holy shit!
He wanted blood on the carpet or something. Was that him?
He is 42 years old.
Okay, so the first big match is up.
He does have a little bit of experience.
It feels like Crypto Week 2022 Miami right now. 50 Cent performing.
So Grimace is fighting Crypto Grady. These are all influential. Right. Right, guys, I am going to turn off my camera. We're still going to let this roll because we're in this for the big matches. But I'm going to turn off my camera just so I can actually go and get a drink. I can feel I'm getting a bit scratchy at the moment.
I never get financial advice. But it's coming again sooner than people expect.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, Crypto Grady, affectionately known as Let's Go, for this weekend here, also 42 years old. Apparently a Taekwondo background. I'm very curious if that's true.
Dude, this guy has such, you know, the most interesting man commercial. That's what this guy. Please let me be wrong.
I hate to say it, but I kind of pigeonholed this guy as only Let's Go. Is there more to him? That's the question.
Hey, Mike, before we get this bout underway, I need you to do one more thing. Sell the folks at home some Karate Combat pajamas.
Guys, you've pissed off your girlfriends. The Karate Combat pajamas are available on the website. Get them for your girlfriend, and GSP might even be there.
So
was
Crypto,
that not the right
That was
time?
nice. Wait, you think I can speak there?
So Crypto Grady throwing that jab out from a very low angle.
This is
Some more composed,
Dude.
bigger shots from Grimace.
This is not a joke. You can see these guys have been preparing.
Should point out these are only 2-minute rounds here this evening.
Both of them kind of look a little drunk, dude. I'm not gonna lie, which is cool.
He might have taken a few shots.
I mean, look, what you got to realize is they are both very large men. So if they actually throw a fist fully, it's probably gonna hurt.
Sorry, are they using the same rules?
Yeah.
The rounds are shorter, 2-minute rounds.
Just 2-minute rounds.
Oh,
a little right across the chin there.
It's good footwork.
It feels like KSI Logan Paul 1. This could be a burgeoning new
It's a bar
space.
fight.
Oh, well. Good little management of distance by Grimace there. And he goes for the body.
body
That was
shot.
a nice body shot. Ooh, that hurt.
Crypto Grady is awake now.
We've got to talk about adrenaline dump, altitude. Oh, big shots to the body today. Knocks it down. Wow. This is what
That was a cheap shot right there.
Yeah, you can't continue that much on the ground.
Yeah.
So we're going to get time to fix the ref's mic. He's going to go to a neutral corner. He's going to get... Yeah, he can't ground and pound for both knees on the ground.
This is
exactly what I thought it was going to
this
be.
is special.
Very political, like. Nice.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh,
Now he's out of gas.
Could well be. Could well be. 10 seconds left. They're going to get a quick breather. 10 seconds!
I mean, you got to be wondering if the altitude is affecting these guys right now. Oh, my God!
Oh, shit.
Well, end of the first round in the books. Grimace, I think, very clearly taking that with a fairly substantial knockdown.
Yeah, he had a grimace on his face at the last punch that he received.
Boys, I hate to say it, but this is right up my alley. This is right up my fucking alley.
Oh, that's a big shot that sent him flying. But he had to be careful here of the illegal ground and pound following up.
Look at those ground. I don't think I've ever seen ground and pound body shots like that before.
Yeah, you just can't have both knees on the ground.
You went straight to the body, dude.
Yeah.
Smart. Presented itself.
Bringing the hands down. If it's
Survived the first round. Settling in now.
What did you guys think about this? Honestly, I mean, two 40-year-old men duking it out.
Are
George,
they having fun? Are people watching?
George,
Yeah.
if I could tell you how excited I am to watch 40-year-old men wrestle on the ground, that's one of my favorite things in the world, dude. Like, this is fantastic, dude. It's like watching myself wrestle on the ground. I'm probably about the same size and age as these guys.
Yeah. Somebody lit up a blunt, I smell.
Oh, oh.
I mean, look.
Big shots.
Head shots. He's off to- Wow, you didn't have to stop that. Could have kept it going a little bit longer. Establish at least. Position. Yeah, I don't think he's turning around willingly. I think he's off balancing himself when he throws such big shots.
But he showed me the combination as part of his game. It's to trick the opponent.
I mean, you can see that Grimace has a little bit of experience actually standing in there and doing something.
Yes.
Crypto Grady
He's picking his shots.
was telling Grimace he better spill his blood tonight. And it looks like it might just happen. Crypto Grady's got some adhesions to the stomach, it looks like.
I mean, I would quite like to see a head kick here.
Yeah. Or one of those kicks that Elvis
A
was throwing.
question mark. Oh. Boss, you ever seen two Rams go to battle before?
Oh!
Well, they traded big shots there.
Whoa.
And that was a bit of success for Crypto Grady.
Yeah.
But he ate a big shot as well, and they are absolutely gassed at this point. They still have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left of the fight.
George, is this?
Oh,
Oh,
he's
we got a
cut.
blow. We
He's
got a
cut.
bleeder.
Wow. That's a big cut.
That's what he said. He want blood on his face. Well, he's got it.
George, is this about the level of experience for all the fights?
No, you guys will see. There will be a fight, Dreamer versus Phil. They have been fighting for very long. I think you guys will be impressed when you see them fight.
Well, closing seconds of round number 2 here. And it's interesting that Grimace on the back foot a little bit now.
I mean, let's go.
Man, Grady seems gassed.
Gas isn't even the word.
There's still another round unless
There is?
isn't.
No,
I think 2-minute rounds,
Is
right?
it 2
yeah,
twos?
only if there's a tie, unless they declare it's tie.
Okay,
yeah.
sorry, the graphic had 3 on it. Well, Asim, let's check in with Mr. President and see how he's feeling about our first IFC matchup.
If he wants to sign some.
Or not. He seems preoccupied.
Yeah, Grady, I did have to say, Valley, the Grimmage. He says, we tarts, and that's WEE tarts is the crypto group that loves the party.
They're not real black belts. They're supposed to wear white belts, but they have the heart of a black belt. I'll tell you that. Let's go.
Let's go.
Wow. Nice. I do find it slightly It was, yeah. Let's take a look.
Oh,
Big shot.
I mean, this is exciting, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, we apparently have a decision rendered on this one. Yeah, we just skirted over the fact that Charles Oliveira is hanging out pit side
They don't even
right
listen.
now.
It's over. Come on.
They don't listen at all.
2 rounds.
Hey.
Oh, Grady's a little dizzy.
Oh, Grady. Oh, God, careful.
Broken ankle.
Grady, come on.
here.
Up, up.
Oh, he doesn't. The altitude's getting to him.
Grimace from the crypto group, the Weetards. WEE Tards.
Grimace is victorious here tonight. Gets a unanimous decision win.
Yes. And the Victory Law Group in Los Angeles, that's where he is the main guy from. The
Listen,
lawyer.
they got in the pit. They did battle. I didn't get in the fucking pit tonight. I
You
gotta
have to
respect them.
100%.
They got in there.
100%.
You won the fight. You looked a little nervous as you was coming out here. Was you nervous? Did the crowd have you a bit nervous?
Before the fight, I'm always scared as fuck to fight, to be honest with you. I gotta get the courage to get up here and fight. That's what it is.
The difference seemed to be your right hand. You landed your right hand a couple of times. Was that something that you prepared to do for this fight?
I've been working the two a lot, but for whatever reason, when I get in the fight, I throw a hook. I might have broke my nose. I ain't pretty no more.
You still pretty to us, Grimace. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your boy, Grimace.
My friends, that fight
Okay, break it down.
was a physical example, a physical metaphor of what it would look like if George St. Pierre and Boss Rutan tried to buy crypto. These are complex mechanisms
So,
that are difficult
we're back.
to understand. This guy might get killed.
So
if he
Grimace
doesn't get his
Grimace
hand
won
up.
that first match.
These are incredibly
Sorry, I was out of the ring
These
for
are
a second,
incredibly difficult
and I missed
things
it.
to comprehend.
Okay, so we're starting to get to the good stuff.
Those guys don't know how to fight. However, it takes a lot of guts and charm and heart to get
What
in
was
there
that? That
and do
was
it. And we will have
2
a
rounds,
wonderful
2
time
minutes
watching
apiece.
These guys compete tonight. The one thing I'd like to say, we should have put white belts on them. Maybe next time. But thank you guys for your heart.
Dude, you made us laugh, dude.
George is
That's a
giving me
YouTube moment.
George is giving me some intel on those boys. Who was that?
That was Aaron. Who you told to get the
So let's see. Okay, so there was a total bet.
I have no comment.
Him and his
$3,578 was
Great
totally
job,
bet on them.
Robin.
Grimace was the winner. So all these bets here, I'm
We've got
assuming
a
are
few
the
more bets
loser.
coming your way. Let's go ahead
I thought the
and
Canadians were so
introduce.
polite.
Yeah, introduce the next bout.
So it's pretty
Adam
evenly
Charles
matched,
taking on
guys.
The NFT kid.
Pretty evenly matched.
Robin was not
We
messing
do have
around.
a short break coming your way first, just so we can recenter ourselves here.
Yeah, because this commotion is too much.
So basically, everyone. Wow, so everyone with a
Let's go
$10
ahead and get this next
$10
bout
or
underway.
above
Jeez, what?
is in with a
Adam
chance
Charles
to win
taking on the
from that.
NFT
So
kid.
you
Our
go
token holders
basically go into the
very,
pot. So the
very,
way we're going to do this right at the
very
end,
favorably.
based on the 5 fights, there's a website which is called random.org, which is basically a random number generator. So I will go in there and I will choose from fight 1 to fight 5. Which one are we going to choose the lucky loser winner from?
Get this fight underway.
And then I'll do, based on the number of people that have bet, or the number of people who have bet, I will choose another number between 1 and blah, 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 whatever the total is. And then,
But you know what? If I go out there and get my kid.
and then once that is done, then I will physically count down and see what the winning wallet is going to be. So really, best of luck to all. Hope you're in with a good chance. Obviously, we can see here that some people have multiple bets. Some people, it looks like some people have multiple bets across different ones. So wins and losses. So interesting.
Let's have a good
How many people actually do we even have here watching this with us?
I mean,
I
if
don't
you
know.
watch that,
So
you're
we've
not
got
pumped. I don't know what to say.
Crypto King. Hey, thanks very much. We've got Flat
Yeah,
Earth
but in all
Underground.
honesty,
Ladies and
Hello.
gentlemen,
We've got Craig Anthony.
in your next
So
fight,
you three.
fighting
But this
out
is
of
by
the
the look
blue
of it.
corner,
This is the first.
the
Things will get better.
NFC
Don't worry.
Barry.
I'm reading some of the comments here. If we can see on the right, all of the different games on the casino all share the same comments page. So a lot of times you can see people talking between the other ones, but people are now starting to talk about this fight. So people are watching the fight, which is great.
Red corner, Adam, the fighting gypsy.
Goldfish is talking about this fight. Goldfish is actually placed, yeah. He
It's a
threw it.
little bit of a
4,
Tyson
5,
Fury in there, right?
6, 7, and maybe there's some more smaller bets now.
Can only box like him.
Training out of the Dragon House in San Francisco.
So the way of things work with the other games. So just very
I think
quickly,
Bassy
let me
told
just
you
run
his
back.
hobby-
What is
His
this?
primary hobby was hurting crypto
Let me just run
influencers.
back to the jackpot. I'll show you something. I don't think it'll work. Share my page, so I'm not going to test it. I'm not going to try it. But you can see that after every round, there's a transaction link available. So that transaction link, if you click that, it basically bring you to the Explorer. So it'll bring you to Autoscan, and then you will physically be able to see how all of these tokens ended up in that person's wallet. Someone's getting quite lucky here. Oh, got another one. Okay, it's quite a big one. So yeah, so you can actually see at the end of every round is where all the winner will get all their phase. So is there a link here?
All right.
You got to realize all the pressure though is on NFT Kid because he has all the
Because he's
experience.
supposed to win.
Boxing
Yeah, he's supposed to
on
win. If he
attitude.
loses, that
You all want to
And he's
kill
got all the
Bitcoin.
NFTs too, probably.
I have high hopes for Ben tonight. I'll be honest.
Out of the two of them.
oh, yeah, NFT Kid.
NFT Kid.
Quick touch of gloves. Charles throws a big couple of front kicks out.
Okay,
There's like
so-
a smile on the face of NFT Kid. Bit of
Here's his
gamesmanship,
fight too.
perhaps.
Keith Berry and Adam.
That's
Oh,
right.
wow.
Rushes
There you
in.
go.
Keith Berry and Adam Charles.
Yeah.
And like you said, take down a ground and pound.
Well, the fighting gypsy makes sense.
$2,681. Was this a timeout? Fixing some gloves.
Look at abbreviated Tyson Fury.
2,681. Hexy Bastard. If it's the real Hexy Bastard, well done. Thanks for playing.
Interesting to see Adam Charles
Pulse
represent with a white
Parker.
belt. Because he is
High
a
on
white
Parker.
belt.
So look at this now again. This is one of the beautiful things about this.
Maybe
So
those
Pulse,
kicks are pretty
I don't
PLSP,
know how long the gas tank's
Tropa,
gonna last.
Pulsex, Die,
One
P
round,
Die.
bro.
Well,
So big, all
we
this
have,
payment, all these different
a
currencies.
minute left
Great.
in this opening round.
Look at
Good
this.
shots from NFT Kid.
Timeout. He's going for a
He's asking for a
timeout.
timeout.
What
Again,
does that mean?
What?
everyone
What
with
does that mean?
$10 or
What's a
above, you're in
Is
with a
that a real
chance.
thing?
No.
No. You should have just
You
cracked
gotta
him
say
one.
timeout.
Oh,
whoa.
he got cut.
Did he poke him in the
He
eye?
got cut.
What's the call? Who?
Oh, he's waving it off. What?
Wait, who?
Oh, wait, I'm very confused there.
Oh, that
What's
looks
going
like a nasty cash.
They're getting the doctor to check the cut.
Adam cut
It,
him bad.
it looks like it's under the eye. Now, was that a strike or was it a finger?
That's we don't know. Hopefully, the slow
Oh,
motion the replay
Cleveland
shows
forearms. Forearms scratched him all of a sudden.
Oh, the ref's going to wave this off. Oh, the referee waves it off.
Well, what?
What does that mean?
What caused
So,
the cut? Well, it depends on what caused the
Two
cut.
rounds. Actually, so these guys must actually be quite popular, I would say, because if we're looking at this physically, the amount of money is the best.
Choke his head.
I mean, the Ben bet is 10 grand. Very nice.
When he almost fell backwards.
Well, what's going on?
So
Well,
the very
I need to
first
see,
match,
how
3-5,
this happened, because
2-6.
if it was an inadvertent
Next one, dream say, I don't know any of these people.
sort of eye
I don't know any of these
blow
people.
that caused it, then it would be a no contest. If it was a legitimate strike, then it's a win for Adam Charles.
I think it was like
If it was, if it was,
Oh,
if it was
I
a
don't have the word
clash
for the sound.
of heads.
What the fuck's going on right now? Does anyone know what's going on?
No idea.
So we
Don't
need
come
the
to us,
Athletic
don't come to
Commission
us.
to render a decision.
Huh?
It's going to be a no contest.
I
No, it's a no contest.
Just wait till
very
you raise your
happily
hands
surprised
before you do backflips.
that Master Rutten is commentating on this.
Don't do
Really.
backflips till they raise your
So
hands.
I think
He's
it,
one of the
because it's-
he's one of the
it's
OGs.
I
That
think
guy.
it was off an
Dangerous
inadvertent,
man.
illegal or
That's
accidental
right.
illegal
He
blow.
was. He probably still
So it
is a
gets
very
rendered
dangerous
a no
man.
contest.
Done. So no contract?
No contract, I'm afraid.
Bro, that guy's missing an eyeball. NFT kid
That's
lost
it.
an eye worse than Jeff Wittick in the horrific crane accident.
Yeah.
This is
Out of the right corner. Adam.
Oh.
The fighting Charles.
Well, I got sent the message it was going to be a no
After
contest.
this, I'm going to have to figure out.
no, but if it's no contest,
If it's
you
a no
know,
contest, there's no
After
winner.
this, I'm
so-
going to have to figure out
There's
what
no-
the beef was
what's
between all these
the-
people. If it literally was
Do you
down
win
to
or
that.
not?
awesome. What's going on? No contest,
Yeah.
no win.
If it's a
Generally.
no contest, he didn't win.
So
He took his eye out.
contract?
His eye's gone.
So he does get a contract?
So guys,
So,
in all seriousness, we apologise for the confusion here. If it is ruled a no contest by the Athletic Commission, then there is no winner. That would occur in the instance that it was the
why is he
injury was caused
celebrating?
by an accidental
This
illegal move, which we think
He
was a
stabbed
raking of
somebody in the eye, and that's now he's celebrating. Well, you know, it makes sense. Actually.
Can we get it on camera when someone very clearly tells him he did a confusion?
oh, you'll tell him after. Oh, so we're gonna let him celebrate.
He's got an interview. He's got an interview.
Yeah, but this is going to destroy
No,
our
because he's gonna go.
Yeah.
He's gonna go. Yeah. There's probably
Dean,
some sort
tell
of
him he didn't win.
financial consequence here, right, George?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
don't know.
someone's? Is it,
I just wonder if he gets a contract.
I know Adam says he wants a contract if he wins. I just-
What exactly happened here? Are you the winner in this situation, or is this a no contest?
So the ref told me it was a punch, but the problem is, me and Keith got to know each other so well that I really like him. When I saw his eye bleeding off, I went, "Hey man, are you okay?" He goes, "Let's keep going." The reason he said let's keep going was because it was a legal strike. But hey, wait. Come here, Keith. Was it an eye poke?
It was an iPhone.
Well, then I trust this man. I respect him. So we should both get 4 fight contracts to try to combat and have a rematch on a real card. Probably what Sam Alvey is fighting on.
What?
Keith Berry is a teammate. Are you okay with that?
That sounds good.
awesome.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen with these two gentlemen, but give them a round of applause anyway. Give it up for these two men.
Dude.
So we have officially, I think, our first ever win, and we say it a little bit tongue-in-cheek, by timeout, no contest eye poke.
Something tells me Adam Charles is about to throw an after party for himself. like some small Mexico City nightclub is about to run out of
So
Smirnoff
that
tonight.
was
because of
quite
that
interesting.
I'll throw one for him. Make it look good.
So an illegal eye poke.
Guys, let's
Okay, next
let's
coming
go
up.
ahead. Let's hit a quick break. We'll come back. We got a couple more fights for you.
Why not?
So then, that was Adam Charles and Keith Berry. So next we've got Dreamer versus Phil Russell. 1,945, so that we've jumped up $200. since the last time I spoke about the prize, which was a couple of minutes ago.
Collect your free karate tokens and play to win more. Pick winning fighters and earn more karate tokens with no risk of loss.
Hear me over properly. I'm trying to back up when the points are on.
Check out Karate Combat's new iOS app.
Okay, so in this one, then again, pretty evenly matched. So we got a lot of the same
Rug
players.
Radio is the first decentralized media ecosystem, launchpad, incubator, brand builder, accelerator, and more. Thank you for their support.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, what the fuck do you know about DeFi?
Yeah,
What do you know about
I
DeFi?
read
I love the
You
internet.
don't know
Whatever you
shit
want.
about
Like a
DeFi.
news to me.
reader.
I read
They
it.
don't
Yo,
do the news. They just
George,
read it.
I can explain it if you want to learn.
No,
Decentralized finance. That's what it means.
Let's just go to the fight. Let's get this over with.
This is great. I'm sorry.
George, look, in all seriousness, the next two guys, we've got Dreamer versus
This
Phil
is
Russell.
a fight to
and
watch.
These two,
Dreamer
these
and
guys
Russell.
can. We saw
Yes.
Dreamer throwing gnarly tornado kicks.
Yep.
Like legit, this could be a really fun little scrap.
Yep. And Russell is awesome because he updated us on the whole
Okay,
crypto.
so
Actually,
from
together
that
with Weber,
last
they
one,
were
that
both
Adam
helping us.
Charles and Keith Berry
Let's go ahead.
fight,
Bring
it
these
seemed to
guys
be a
in.
draw. Right? So if we remember, according to the betting schedule that we
Streamer here.
have,
I've been more of a casual martial arts.
if there is a draw,
Super
all
nerdy,
bets are null
super
and void,
awesome. It was
and all
always
the funds are
casual.
just returned.
A large group of Brazilian men have tried to break me open like a small sea urchin.
We really like to roll on the ground with sweaty dudes and stretch each other out.
Gotta get the hammies.
We're not going to be rolling around.
Show up, hopefully one of the members of your family. I'm gonna beat them all. I'm gonna take on grandma.
We have the chance to put on some
These
blood,
guys are actually
I am a
quite
champion.
put on some karate gi,
I will not be beat.
and smack you around. I'm going to do it.
Let's go.
I am going to not only show up, I will win.
All right.
Okay.
That's a legitimately fun promo. I'm
I
kinda looking forward to
love
this.
that. Feels hilarious.
So Phil Russell training out of Boca Raton.
The Dragon Russell.
Yeah.
He basically said the game plan for this one is to stick and move.
Put hands on his face as much as possible.
Training out of Boca Raton. You didn't even have to tell me that's where he was training out of. I see Boca Raton.
I mean, look, he filmed that promo in a BTT gym, so he's at a good gym.
Yeah.
You know.
That's going to really push over all the skill in him to be in that gym.
And we welcome Abram
Out
Wimmer,
of the
Dreamer.
red corner, we have Dreamer.
He does have a black belt in Taekwondo, and he's trained a lot more Muay Thai for this camp. You see, he's never actually competed, and he hasn't actually ever sparred full contact, but he's been training for 20 years.
Yeah.
So, hey, better late than never to get in there and get stuck in.
And he said he's going to try to land a tornado kick. And
What
I
does
saw
that
him
mean?
throw a tornado kick, and he did it pretty good.
Warms my heart. Karate-style Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Both of these
Oh.
guys are project leaders. They're actually not influencers. They're representing their respective projects.
Got it. I will say
Okay,
this.
so they're not
I'm sure the
influencers,
crypto
they're product
community is
leaders.
happy that Dreamer is a 69% favorite in this fight. I'm sure that gets the crypto community pretty excited. Very fond number.
Dreamer representing, I believe, DeFi
55.
Kingdoms.
Were you trying to make a joke there?
No, it's not a joke. I thought 69 was like a whole thing.
Oh,
George.
69. I said 65. That's why I didn't
No,
get it.
69. I thought it's like a
Okay.
thing. Isn't it like a George? Why you got to diss me?
No, I'm just saying. I'm
George,
just saying.
I thought that
Like,
was.
Fight number 6, Mike versus
I
George.
was just going to say the same thing.
Well, I didn't.
At this altitude.
Don't forget, guys, the lucky loser winner is going to be announced later. 25 million pulse.
I want to know what's going on between Robin and the website guy from before.
Get the heck down.
I'm kind of curious what's
Okay,
going
here
on
we
now.
go.
Yeah.
So 2,185 is
They're going to do the
yes on these
Monk
guys.
thing?
yeah.
But he's no monk on. He's not wearing it.
George,
Oh,
look, everybody's saying 69. Nice. Yeah, it was. Come on, George. I'm doing the best I can.
I thought you said 65, so it didn't
We're
work
on
on me
from
because
Dreamer.
the number
What
on
is this with the
Otherwise, I would
tornado
have
that you keep
understood
talking about?
Dreamer and Phil Russell in the pit here.
all right, this is the fight to watch.
Here we go.
Ready to watch a jiu-jitsu guy get kicked in the face?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Crypto Russ is locked in right now. He's not. It's not a
laser guided.
George, can I ask you?
Oh.
Is your handle Crypto Russ or is it Cryptos Are Us?
Cryptos are us.
Ah, there we go. Someone
Yeah,
told me it was
that's
Cryptos Russ.
Oh, use the pinball.
Yeah, a little Superman punch off the wall. I like it.
Tornado kick coming up.
We didn't have any ring card girls this whole event.
Big left hand from Bill Russell, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu man.
Wow.
Knocked
There's no contest there.
judges.
Wow. Wow. Phil.
Wow.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Let's take a look at the replay here. Just a big left hand.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
Pause and left hook landed.
Bro, that's the Boca Raton coming out of him. That's the Boca coming out of him. George did not disappoint with this card.
I told you guys.
Holy shit.
These guys know how to fight.
I love that he clapped his hands before he was down.
As they say on Twitter, get wrecked, buddy. Holy shit.
Wow.
Dreamer's still out.
What do you think about that, George?
That was amazing. Phil, you guys saw the promo video. He came off like all goofy, but he came in all
He
business.
freaking landed it. He let it cross, then the hook he landed, and then the cross follow-up cross, he goes to phase already.
I mean, look, I'm gonna just go ahead and assume he's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu because he was wearing a purple belt in a jiu-jitsu gym. The point I want to make is you've got a guy who's hit a bag for 20 years and never pressure tested himself versus a guy who's put the hard work in to get a purple belt getting crushed on the mat day in, day out in jiu-jitsu. That is what pressure testing does.
Yeah.
If striking may not be his primary discipline, but hey, you're used to getting in an actual scrap.
Yep, you're right.
Is it somewhat serendipitous that Dreamer ended up sleeping? Is that, come on. Is that somewhat serendipitous?
Winner by knockout out of the blue corner.
I like that. Do you see? Bill Russell, the winner. This
So
is
of
great.
course, my friends, we
Sport
have
betting
seen some
has
nonsense
landed
tonight. There's no question.
on
And I have a
post-check.
feeling we're going to see some more. But you know what? When good matchmaking is done, you take people of a blend of novice skills with a little bit of intermediate battle talent, like Josh said, and you put them together, and you get a high-quality fight, even with low-quality combat athletes. That punch to the cross, really, it's a ridge hand, an
Well, let's have a
imperfect
look
shot.
here.
But when an athlete has his feet on the ground and is committed to bludgeoning another
38
human, and it
players.
hits him, it creates a
So
coup
38
coup
winners.
injury, and people go to sleep.
And
it was a beautifully matched fight.
makes it
and
a
if
little
we
bit
do
worse
this
then for
again,
the 45
and I
losers
don't know if we should,
when it comes
but if we
to
do,
the
let's
lucky
put those
loser
guys back
winner
together
giveaway.
again. That was a really, really nicely matched fight.
Dude,
Thank you, Robin.
wants to beat somebody's ass right now.
I
Bro,
think
like,
he's still a bit fired up.
He was a little bit on his
new
toes.
transaction. There we go.
That's the first time I saw
Let's
Robin
go
angry.
ahead, have a very quick break. I'm going to move straight on to our penultimate IFC bout.
Let's have a look.
Oh, no break. Okay.
No break. I love it. Keep
Corner,
going.
the guys in the truck.
Share this instead. So, okay, so here we go. So we can see great explorer, great explorer, great explorer. So here we go. We can see that fight ended 2 minutes ago. Block number blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's have a look here. So that all these winners all got paid out. Look at this. So die. That's the various dies. Pulse, die, wrap pulse as well. Oh, that's the bone. Very nice. So there you go. So we can see that as soon as the block can do the transaction, that transaction goes out and that money, that person receives the winnings in their wallet. And we can also see this is what keeps the validators happy. That's perfect. I like that. Stop sharing that one. And go back to this one. What is this?
Did you hear that, crew? Looks like it's payday. Don't start something you can't finish.
Armor Division! At your command. I want all weapon systems ready for transport. Understood. Confirming all weapon systems ready to deploy. Pull up tactical array.
Well, welcome back to IFC here in Mexico City. George, set us up for this one. Crypto Crow taking on Moon Daddy. What can you tell us?
Well, Crypto Crow is a beast. He's a 7-foot monster coming in at 265. He's fighting Moon Daddy, who's also pretty big. He's like 6'5", 235, and he used to be an ex-NFL player too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Jason Appleton, aka Crypto Crow, taking on Moon Daddy.
What was the movie? What was the movie? What was the film?
I don't know. It was a video
All right,
game or
guys,
something.
let's have a look here. So we're getting to we're getting to the best games now. So let's go back and have a look. So we can see already that $3,132 has been placed on this match.
It may get real quick.
Crypto Crow seems to be.
Moon Daddy, aka Crypto RC. We're gonna make it competitive.
Crypto Crow is
show me we're deep into the shit he wants to
favorite.
get, and then we're gonna go there together.
Very, very likely. These are so close. These games are so
But
close.
game plan, so you got punched in the
51
face, so I don't
entrants
know. I'm ready
versus
for anything.
43 players for the other one. Wow, for Moon Daddy. Again, I have no idea who these are, but judging by that trailer, it looks like they're in the industry, shall we say?
Out of the blue corner, we have Moon
Yeah, it does look pretty. Let's have a look at our comments. Okay, see, this is what I'm worried about. Look, I lost, but I don't care. That guy earned my respect.
Right now.
Fair enough.
I'm afraid I don't have any info on either of these guys, so if during their walkouts you want to
And if you lost, you
say
have a
something
chance
more
to
about them, feel free to do so.
Don't stress about it too much.
Both of
It's
these
a
guys also are
$3,162.
corner.
Scroll.
We have
Couple of big boys coming in here now.
I know Moon Daddy just came back from Brazil training, so he's taking this very seriously.
3,167. And then we get on to
He
the
won
main
the fight,
event.
it says. The last fight he won was the third.
Won his last fight 11 years ago, and he wanted to take a quick break.
One of his goals to get drunk with Boss Rutten and GSP.
You get Bass Rutten and you get Josh.
Who'll be your coach?
Okay, so I'm happy that we got to see the transaction.
You know, I
It's
respect that 11-year
3-4-3.
break. Sometimes you only
one
need
of
to
the
sit on
things
the
which
couch
I'm
for a
very
while.
Look, any way you want to dice it, but
Imagine
7
the amount of betting
foot tall, legitimately
real
7
oracles
foot
there
tall
on
human
the
being
setup.
is just scary to find.
100%.
Okay, the fight's about to start. I'll
Look at
let
the
you
size
watch
there.
that and then we get back to it later.
Shazaim Rin still in attendance right now watching this crypto showdown.
Oh,
my
look at that.
God.
Above the knee. Below the knee. Yeah, that was above the knee. Nice. That's good. He turned his hip in there as well.
Oh, God.
Oh! Well, big shots from Crypto Crow, and that is the size paying dividends there.
Jeez.
Moon Daddy's got to punch up rather significantly.
That's a big shot.
That's a large man, boss.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, bro. I mean, bro. I mean, it seems all right. Let him get up. Come on.
Right.
Cut the shit, ref. No, he's fine. The paramedics can go. He's fine. It's all right. You never get hit by a truck. You got to get.
Here we go. Boof.
Oh.
Yeah, that was behind the ear. That will shake up your equilibrium.
That's great. That's a walk-off. Knockout.
Oh, he's taking a break like Crypto Crow
You
did.
just said it. So small, but longer because still fast.
Well,
Drago,
we'll see you in the.
He's mid-40s.
Okay.
He's probably the oldest fighter in the IFC.
It's pretty tough. I'll tell you. Wait, tell me more about the IFC. This is like
it's a brand new thing. Influencer Fight Club. These are all crypto influencers, but hopefully this could expand to other influencers. Obviously, there's so many out there.
Everywhere you look nowadays, there's an influencer. You step on a crack and walk 40 pissant influencers come out. You know, I speak from experience, George.
Yeah, and it's not just YouTube. Now it's everywhere.
It's
TikTok,
everywhere.
X, everywhere.
We're like creepy, crawly beasts. We're little animals. We get into your socks.
Speaking of influencers, what about your buddy Logan?
my boyfriend,
yeah,
George.
Is he ever going to get involved?
He's a WWE guy now. He's a WWE.
Well, Crypto Crow won.
And he's doing your contract.
He won in about 40 seconds. He won in about 40 seconds. So congratulations. Congratulations to 52 people.
Well, on was successful. Is a fair and accurate way to describe that account.
Okay.
We got to zoom in on the awesome types.
That's pretty fast. It's done. 52
It
bettors. Well
is
done.
the main event of Influencer Fight Club for Mexico City.
Okay, this is some and half that hate him.
Again,
Very
if
controversial
you want to see
guy,
a transaction,
he said he's not
you
going
just
back out
press
of
that
that
and
fight.
off
We
you
had
go.
two other
Now,
fighters
on to the
back
main
out.
event.
And we
$10,671 bet so far.
Matt Morelight, he's the project leader. I don't know too much about him, to be honest. So we'll see.
It's going to be interesting. A lot more to look forward to from us. Of course, don't forget the surprise we announced earlier. We're going to Dubai.
Oh, do you think I can speak there at the conference?
From what I hear, GSP might be there.
No.
Thank you to the vote.
Hey, so the guy with the what was the name of that bloody token? Harry Potter
Dubai. We are combat to the Middle East. I really wish we could put it on the helipad. It's a wrap, but I don't think that's quite going to be the case.
If anybody can do it, it's
Let's
those
go
people
ahead.
in Dubai.
They can like fly on balloons.
Maybe we can.
Balloons.
Let's go ahead and get this one rolling. This
so
is your
Harry
IFC
Potter,
main event.
Obama, Sonic,
Ben Armstrong
Ken
and Matt Lennon.
Inu,
Parachute the fighters in.
meme coin.
Oh yeah, this is going to be
I
hilarious.
don't know how these two guys got their beef in the first place, but I'll find that out after.
He was serious yesterday. He was he was Darth Vader.
I'm going to
People are
go
excited
for.
for
I'm
this.
going for Ben.
Do the knockout on his
This is
opponent. People want to
this
see
is not about the 25 minute
We're
pulse.
going to try this
is
one more
about
time. Apparently the
pride
forces are now
of
ready.
pulse
Let's go
chain.
ahead and get this main event
If
underway.
he wants to be one of us, then he's going to have to put his dukes where his mouth is, basically.
you would see me.
that
Well, let's
when
look
I
at his
accepted
trade.
this fight, you guys thought I was gonna back out.
What's up, it's your boy More Light. Just finished sparring.
I don't care who this guy is.
The end game for Ben Armstrong.
I'm ready. Now I gotta stay ready. This guy's in for it. That's all I know.
What can you do?
And the fact is, I'm not fighting more. I'm fighting every person who's ever talked about, who stabbed me in the back, who stole my company, who stole my brain.
Here we go. The Sonic guy.
Fighting out of the blue corner, we have More Lights.
So anyone that's here, see the banner? Don't forget the tip bot. Be nice to each other and burn
We in the 70s movie,
PLSP.
Blake Dirk Diggler.
Let's burn the hell out of it.
With the hair.
I mean, look, Mike, you wanted NASCAR.
So far, $10,826.
So,
in favor of
It says
More Light. Is that correct? Can
Sonic
that be right?
and Obama.
Where is this bloody man?
I don't know what the two have.
do the pit here.
Now,
He
a
started
little
boxing
bit
in
of
October.
game
ready for this
playing
one.
going on here.
And
right?
who's the one who
I
wins
know
the
for a
50-50
fact
one that
that
people
the
like?
majority of the
Ben
people that are
Armstrong.
probably
Ben
betting on
okay.
this absolutely want Ben
Bit Boy came
Armstrong to
out
win.
hard at the presser.
But
He got
they
it
also
up in,
want to be
in
given a
More
chance
Light's
to win
face. That was just-
25
he was
million
steaming,
bucks
right? He was angry.
by being
Yeah.
the loser.
He was,
So,
yeah.
The
He
chance
looks in
is,
pretty good shape. He dropped a lot of weight.
if they
for this.
win
Oh, wow. Look
the
at it. Staring him
$1,200
down.
bet,
Thinking Pendulum Silver
congratulations.
style.
You know what,
But if
George?
they lose
Watching some sandstorm right
one of
now.
the
Watching
smaller
this happen
bets,
tonight.
Fighters!
I'll tell you
have
after.
a
I'll tell
chance
you
to
after.
win.
Enter
This is good.
the pit.
Okay, let's see.
Damn, Bit Boy's got the face of a. He
All right,
wants to
guys,
hurt
betting is
somebody.
closed.
He told
That's
me
it.
First round knockout. Let's see if it happens.
Let's
I
just
mean,
get
you've got to
ready.
admit on the stare down front, he's doing a really good job of like, you know, sinking into the mindset here.
Okay.
He's got a blue belt.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I'm guessing it just goes with the Sonic attire.
Yeah, with his blue corner thing.
Oh wow!
Oh, look at that.
More
face.
Light is moving. He's pissed. More Light's mad.
Yeah.
Did
Get your hands
Bit
up,
Boy
man. Wait a
have
minute.
intercourse with his wife or so? What is this? He is angry.
Oh,
Oh,
my big left
Oh,
hand.
shit.
Back up to his feet on the single leg.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he knows he's in a fight now.
Oh, my God, bro.
Dude, this is a fight of the night.
Wow,
right now,
that's
right now.
some dirty boxing going on here.
This is just insane.
More Light waits him off.
We're getting our money's worth tonight.
Oh, big shots.
I love that Charles Oliveira is sitting pitside filming this on his phone. Just-
Is he still here? Is he?
Don't tell me you're getting gassed already, Ben. Come on.
He's sitting
Get
next
your
to
hands up.
us. Oh, well, he goes on a single again.
Oh.
Strictly speaking, you can't dive, commit both hands on a single leg in karate combat, but
In the
Say 96
In the
players.
poetic words of
96
Crypto
players are
Baby,
bet
let's go.
on Ben.
we've got our 40 seconds left in this opening round here, and there is no semblance
Over
of a guard
$20,000
or head
has been
movement.
bet on this
Whatsoever.
great
I mean, they're
combat.
both just
Big
so
shot.
angry. They're so angry.
Over
I love
20,000.
it.
Intimidated
Not bad for a first turnout.
by his looks.
If you can beat someone with a stare,
Notice,
that's
no
just
market,
it.
real
If I look
marketing.
really angry,
Oh,
maybe he gets
God.
here.
Big
Oh,
shot.
this is
Two rounds.
clubbing
The other
action.
one was 2 rounds. and 2
Somebody
minutes.
put Jake Paul on
Prior to
alert.
This was 3 rounds. and 2
Oh
minutes.
my God.
Dirty boxing here.
No cleans. No cleans. Stop. Fight.
We're down to 6 seconds. We're going to go to a second round.
Woo!
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Okay,
What do you guys
survived the
think
round.
about that? I love it. He tried to intimidate him with facial expressions. I've never seen that before. Put his hands out. He was like, "Arr!" I go, okay.
Let's see if we have anyone in the comments.
Here's the knockout coming.
No, the last one.
That was a legit lean back.
Yeah,
I can see Telegram. See, this is the thing. Doing this live.
I mean, this more like
I'm trying
guys
to
the
do the
real
live,
deal.
monitor the StreamYard.
Oh,
Go
we're
through
gonna
the
look in the
pennies,
corner
and I
of,
want, and I want to be involved in the Telegram.
Oh wow, it's
But,
eyes
but I
going
can't.
back a little bit. There might be the altitude.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Just
Nothing
quickly while
crazy. You don't have
we're
to throw the
in between that.
haymakers. You
Okay,
saw
so
a jab, knocked it out.
there was 52 bettors on that last card.
He's
52 winners on the last
Go,
card.
boy. Be first. Great fucking job, man.
A lot of people in the chat
We got
said they
one more
want
round.
this
Great
big
fucking
loser,
job.
but you're not here on the stream. How are you going to find it if you won?
This is
That's awesome.
This is fucking incredible. Awesome. This is incredible, bro.
Let's get it. Okay, keep your hands
Here we
up.
go.
My goodness, guys, who do you think took that first round? It's got to be Matt Leddy.
Oh,
right?
Laddie, for sure. He dropped it.
Don't be baiting them like
He
that.
did the damage. Ooh. Oh, that was nice. Observing.
Haymaker.
Better
Oh, that was
footwork.
good.
Oh, I can't get him. Nice combo from BitBoy. Oh boy, BitBoy's locked this in.
I'm going back to the cup. That is, hey, that is legal for them to keep going. The referee should not have broken them up.
Oh, BitBoy is fucking going. Losing his mind.
Look at his eyes.
Oh,
Talk
they're
about
talking
a
something.
project leader.
Literally gonna
Oh,
That's
body
crazy.
shot.
Yeah, he's going
Yeah,
for
that
it.
was a good one.
He's angry. Yeah, I bet he's angry. Getting tired, okay.
The altitude's
If
starting
it's
to get
3
to more
rounds,
light.
I'm getting tired. For me, it is 6 o'clock in the morning. See what I do? 6 o'clock in the morning.
1 minute of action. Knee. Come on, guys. It's legal.
I've seen a lot of fights. These guys genuinely hate each other. They hate each other. This is not friendly battle. Oh my God!
45 seconds left.
What?
Hey, with that shot, we could be going to a third.
Yeah, we can go to the third round. I think we should.
Oh!
Hey, don't grab the hand. Don't grab the hand. Yes, don't grab the hand.
He's tired.
Open up the hands.
More light. Throw those hands. You know what's inside of you. You are a project leader, more light. Throw those hands.
Okay, so
20 seconds. Come
20
on.
seconds left. I'm running out of breath.
close 20,000.
One gut punch.
By competition.
14 seconds left.
When this gets known.
Oh,
The second and final round.
oh, that hammer. Oh! Oh! Split decision.
I think we're getting a third round. I think it's a draw.
More like to take a punch. He took a lot of punches.
This is
awesome.
insane. I mean, with everything on the line, with the Sonic Obama Inu project on the line.
Mike is in it. We found Mike's element here.
I can't assume. I got it. We need to
One
do this
more
more.
round.
I know.
One more round.
One more. We did go.
Talking about they're both there, I think, at this stage.
Third round.
This ain't Uno Mas.
I think so. Uno Mas. You got to go Uno Mas.
Look, let's take a look at replays because there's actually some shots to the head to talk about.
Boom. That was a good one.
Folded.
Holding the hand. Hey, don't hold the hand, eh?
This is like watching Warriors go to battle in the,
Oh,
in the
this is how the
Coliseum.
tough man was born.
Mexico, we have one more.
One more
Or
round.
die right now.
So everything on the line. The
Let's
winner
go
of this
for it.
round is going to take it. Ben Armstrong versus Matt Leddy in Influencer Fight Club.
Don't grab the.
Oh, it's a 1 minute third round. That's amazing. It's a literal sprint.
I mean, BitBoy wants this guy dead. BitBoy wants the Inu Sonic Obama Token.
Inu Sonic
Drive
Obama Token.
dead, bro. He's not fucking around. He's coming out here looking like H3H3 on a mission. Oh! This man is out for blood.
never seen such ferocious fighting. It's like Tyson in his
Facial
prime.
expressions.
Did he just refer to Ben as Tyson in his prime?
I think that Ben Armstrong is going to take it via monumental clubbing right hands.
Throwing the hammer.
Unsurprisingly, they are if you can't throw an underground fight
Now,
club
you
for
know
your
what?
friends,
In the future,
when you've got a
I
multi-billion
promise to
dollar
prepare a little
sports
better for this
promotion,
because
here we
I
go.
didn't
Sitting
realize I
there,
was going to have to be a fight commentator as well at the same time.
Still, look at this. Good fight.
This is crazy.
Yeah, a couple of big swingers there.
See, this is what the IFC is
That
about.
was incredible, George.
Right? This is what the IFC is about. These guys going all out, putting everything on the line. You're done, let's go.
Oh, he thinks it's another round. He puts his mouthpiece in.
In winner by unanimous decision.
In the red corner.
That's it.
Out of the red corner, Ben the Big Boy.
Well done, Ben. Okay. Well done to 96 players.
Congratulations to Ben Armstrong. Sometimes you can have a little bit of fun with it, and that was what we got from IFC tonight.
George, I think you got something here, dude. I think you got something here. The crowd is just hyped up.
Of course. Thank you.
Just look at the comments. Look at the live feed.
No,
Everyone's
the feed's
talking
going
about this.
nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? How did it go?
Nuts. There's as many people in right now as there were for the main event, main
I
fight.
love it.
Wild. Dead serious. I'm dead serious. I'm not kidding. I'm dead serious.
Let's go ahead and get a word with Dean Thomas.
If he can speak.
Hey, Ben, first off, I think I speak for everybody in this building. You might be the fighter of the night. How's that make you feel?
God dang it.
It makes me feel real good. Fighter of the night represents Take It Home, Bitcoin, and WF New World Finance. Let's get it.
Oh, he's
I know you notice you're very tired right now, and I apologize, but I got to get these questions out to you. How does this feeling of winning a fight compare to other things that you've done in your life?
Well, it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done. Having to summon everything inside you didn't know you had. It's something to hold to do.
You had a tremendous amount of heart. I was very impressed with the amount of heart that you had. What was going through your mind in that last round?
I can't believe how many punches that guy took. He can take a punch. I connected several hard ones. So, yeah, I'm out of breath.
Why is he?
Let him go.
Well, be very proud of yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, give my man one more round of applause. Ben Armstrong.
The Armstrong guy.
That was incredible. One of the greatest, easily one of the greatest fights in combat sports history. You got
I
it.
don't know if it was one of the greatest fights in combat sports history, Big Mike. But you know what? It actually was a pretty wonderful contest between two driven, passionate, willing fighters who dug super deep. We had a lot of fun with these guys. And of course, they gave us a lot of reason to. But when you see a display of heart like that, when you see two men in there pulling the best out of each other, that's what martial arts really is all about. Yes, at times, Influencer Fight Club was silly. Yes, at times it was crazy. We saw an insane knockout. But you know, in the end, it actually was oddly inspiring, and I hope we do it again. Thank you, all 10 of you, for giving us everything you had.
Well, thank you, Robin, for taking us through that IFC main event. It's been a long one here in the condemned prison in Mexico City, but thank you for sticking with us.
I want to call someone out.
Who do you want to call out, Mike?
Peter Schiff. Peter Schiff, if you're watching this right
Let's
now.
get Peter Schiff in here.
You said gold was.
We can get Bas to train you personally.
We do.
Guys, look, in all seriousness, thank you for sticking with us here tonight through our pit submission bouts. Of course, our fantastic Karate Combat 44 card, and then a bit of fun with the Influencer Fight Club matches at the end there. From all of us here at Karate Combat, for myself, Josh Palmer, El Guapo Basrutin, Hey Big Mike, Aaron the Speaker, Robin Black, Dean Thomas, President Asim Zaini, Cryptos are us sitting on the end here for the IFC fights. It's been a pleasure having you. We're back next month with the Kickback 2 in Cancun, and then straight on to join the fine folks in Dubai in April. Stay with us here for more Karate Combat.
Okay, let me just go on mute for a second. I'm going to jump over to the Telegram. I'm going to speak to Jacob about when we're going to do this live drop. Okay, everybody. So that was pretty interesting. Well done to Ben. Congratulations. Heart of a lion over there. Okay, so we're going to get on to the 25 million pulse giveaway. So the way we're going to do this, I'm going to choose a winner based on RNG. So what I will do first, I'll do two different RNGs. So first I will do an RNG for the winner from which match that was played. And then I will do a second RNG based on the number of bettors. Choose a number, and we will count down the list together, and we'll find out who won. Okay, so I'm going to use this RNG here, random.org, and there was 5 matches which we know, so we will choose a number between 1 and 5. Okay, so let's go number 1 to 5. 3, 2, 1, choose. The first match. Okay, so that was from the first match. So let's go back to here. So the first match, so Crypto Grady and Grimace. So the loser was Crypto Grady, and there was 45 participants. Let's see, because everyone has to qualify. Okay, I think the fairest thing to do is just keep choosing until we get there. Okay, so 45. So there was 45 winners. Okay, 45 winners. So we will choose again a number between 1 and 45. So 3, 2, 1, generate. So 31. So what we're going to do, we're going to count down 31. Now, somebody might be in with a chance, because if we go down 31 places, we still might be in undervalued territory. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, no, definitely not. Oh no, maybe, okay. All right, let's do it again. So what was the number? 31. 31. Sorry, this is going to have to do this again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is 45. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 is F4. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, the last one, the very last bet. So wallet number, wallet ending 4794, 4F94. Wallet number 4F94. Congratulations. You just won 25 million pulse. Wow. Okay, Jeff, the reason I'm doing this because we had 5 fights. I used a random number generator to choose from which fight. And then I chose a winner based on how many losers there was. Okay, so the winner is wallet number 4F94. They bet 1.4 PLSP and they won 25 million pulse. So, guys, I know a lot of you weren't here for the stream. It was kind of difficult actually because I could see, well, even though I was going through this, I could see that you were having so much fun in the Telegram. I wanted to be in the Telegram. But I had to be here to monitor this, and I had to wait. Actually, a lot of the time when I was here before the matches, before we got to the main 5, really, I was explaining a lot about Pulse Pot and everything that we have going. So what I will do, this video, as soon as I stop this stream will go live. But what I'm going to do, or what I like to do, I'm going to download it. I'm going to edit, because there's a lot of wasted space in this. There's a lot of quiet areas and stuff where just nothing's going on. So what I'll do, I'll edit and then I'll re-upload it anyway. Okay. So bear in mind, the very last winner Wow. From 1.4 PLSP up to 25 million pulse. Congratulations. That's really something else. Good going. Okay, so I'm going to copy this and I'm going to send this off to Jacob. And you will get those tokens in your wallet. So congratulations. Guys, thanks very much. For me, it is 6:20 in the morning. I've been around this since 2 a.m. So I'm going to get some shut-eye before I have to actually start a normal day. And it's Saturday. So have a great weekend. I mean, I'll catch you guys anyway in the chat. So have a good one.